Hey everyone, it's Lisa, and I wanted to do a quick February update on my Hashimoto's thyroiditis, underactive thyroid kind of thing. In my last video, and I'm going to double check my notes, so pardon me. In my last video, I had mentioned that I was kind of struggling, I think, from an adrenal perspective, and I had reached out to my doctor, and he had bumped me up on my cortisol or hydrocortisone to 10 milligrams. I feel like that was working really well on some dimensions. And this is where I'm kind of stuck. I'm still having issues with afternoon crashes. They're little and they're not as often, but they do still exist. So here's where my question is. I reached out to my doctor because I knew I was going through a lot of stress. My dad was in the hospital. He was doing very poorly, and there was just a lot going on in life, and I knew it was taking its toll on me. My dad has since passed away. He passed away February 18th. So I'm not positive. Obviously, that was really tough, and there's a lot of emotions that go with that. But life has gone back to normal. The new normal, I guess, is the best way to say it. So I'm thinking that as I work back into what the normal is, that maybe my hydrocortisone issues will, or my cortisol issues and adrenal issues will resolve themselves. But I've also thought about reaching out to my doctor's office and saying, hey, maybe I can just add like a little extra, maybe 2.5 milligrams in the afternoon, just to kind of keep the cortisol level a little bit higher in the afternoon and get the crashes away. I also am slowly bumping up, or actually started taking iodine. I have tried iodine in the past. My doctor's a big believer in it. He thinks that, and the studies support that, iodine helps your thyroid to process some of the hormones better, or not your thyroid, but your entire body. So I've done iodine in the past, earlier in the summer, and I think really I was too much. Anyway, so I cut it out a while back, and then just recently in February, I started up on 12.5 milligrams. I do the iodoral, which is available on Amazon, for example. I'll put a link down in the description bar for the iodoral. I'm thinking about bumping it up to 25 milligrams. I actually am going to do a vitamin reset. It is kind of the way I think about it in my mind. Every week I have the little pill containers. Total side note. I watch a YouTube couple called The Fry Life. I will link them down below too. They are an adorable couple, young in their 20s, and they do a daily vlog, and a lot of what they do surrounds the fact that Mary, the young woman in the couple, has cystic fibrosis. So they don't dwell on it. They're very happy people and they have a lot of faith, but because cystic fibrosis takes up so much of their life, they do feature it quite heavily in their vlog. Well, one of the things that she has, of course, are tons of pills, and she has those little daily pill containers. She calls them comblers, which is a word that she made up because I guess in her mind combining all of her pills into morning, noon, and night, that type of thing. So I think about it as a vitamin reset, but every time I pull one of them out, I think about Mary Fry and her combler. So I'll link that down below if you want to watch their channel. Anyway, I do a vitamin reset every week where I go through and I fill up a week's worth of my pill containers, and that reset is today. So I think I'm going to go ahead and bump the iodine up to 25 milligrams and see where that's going. In general, with thyroid, I think I'm doing really well. I'm happy on my 4.25 grains of compounded thyroid, along with all of my other supplements that I'm taking. I have been doing Weight Watchers since December 12th, and I have successfully lost 11.7 pounds. I'm very close to my super personal goal. As an aside, my top goal for my height, or my top weight for my height, is 132, which is my Weight Watchers goal. I prefer to be below 125. If I can hang anywhere between 120 and 125, I am usually happy. But my super, where I want to be, is 115. So I usually try to work really hard to get to that weight before spring break, definitely before summer, knowing that usually what happens, I get a little lackadaisical and it climbs back up. But I'm very happy with where my weight is and where it is headed, and I think that having optimal thyroid is really helping that. So that's a little bit about that, and that's all I have really for February. March is shaping up to be already, it's March 2nd, a beautiful month, and I'm looking forward to warmer weather. I actually have a vacation planned. My girls and I are going on a cruise spring break, March 12th. My parents paid for this cruise. It was a gift to me and my girls, and I almost canceled it because of my dad, and my stepmother fussed at me and said, your father would not want you to cancel that trip. Go and have fun with the kids and relax. So we are really looking forward to that. I'm hoping that that will help with some of the March reset, and we'll see. So I'll check back in with you guys in the early part of April and let you know how March went and give you an update. I will do some additional videos on my, video on my newest supplement routine sometime in the month of March, probably when I get back from my cruise. So if you like what you see, subscribe to my channel, and I will post plenty more videos. Thanks for watching.